Do you have any models available for tours?
Absolutely. And we don't call them models. These are actual real-life construction projects. There's probably 100 under construction right now, spread out all across our build areas. And the best thing to do to get into one of those is to fill out that contact form on the website, get on the phone with one of the sales agents, go ahead and have that pre-discovery call. And even if you don't onboard right then, while you're on the phone with that sales agent, you could say, hey, look, we're in this area. We're wanting to go tour one. We've never even been in a Barndominium. We'd like to see one. And they can tell you when they personally are going out, or another agent in the office is going out and doing a field visit, and they can schedule that for you to get you in one, maybe get into a couple of them. And so that's the best way to go about it. And the cool thing about it is you're not walking into a model that we built on the side of the interstate to where everything's flawless and we have every upgraded feature, and and then you realize, like, to build that house is $800,000, but they advertise it online as $400,000 because it's all base model. The getting to go out on a real job site, walk into a real home under construction, chances are project manager might be there, a trade might be there. You get to see kind of like real life experience. You're going to walk into one. You may walk into one that's close to complete. That's wonderful. You may walk into one that's in the middle of all the rough ends and there's wires hanging out of the ceiling, but it gives you a really authentic look at what is actually happening here. And then if you want to see like finishes and all the pretty stuff, that's why we have design centers. So we have design centers in Seymour, Tennessee, Dunn, North Carolina, Summerville, South Carolina, and then Duncan, South Carolina. And hoping to have a few more here in the next few months, just so everywhere we build, people have easy access to go in and see all the pretty. But beyond the pretty, we like for you to be able to get out there and actually see the real construction process and really see what you're getting. Because if you go on one of our job sites, we've had so many people that do these site tours, and they walk through one of our homes and they're comparing it in their mind to other models that they've seen or other homes they've been in, and then they can really see it. The best is to tour one that is in that framing stage, because you're seeing all this structure that's in that home, and anyone can look at that and go, there's no way this isn't superior to what we looked at last Saturday. And so we really encourage that. We love taking people there. And the cool thing about it is, with 100-something builds, we want to get you in something that's kind of comparable to what you're wanting to build. Like if you're building, if your idea is building, a 1,200 square foot cottonwood plan, then you don't want to go tour the 6,000 square foot mansion that we're building, and vice versa. If you're wanting to build the big barn with a 3,000 square foot garage and 4,000 square foot of timber frame porches, you don't want to go see, the elderberry. Like, it's just stylistically, it's not going to give you the full experience. So that's the importance of getting in there, filling out that contact form, getting in front of a salesperson, kind of telling them what your goals are, and then let them coordinate with you to get you into that one. And if you're one of those people that are just like, gung-ho ready to go, you want to drive a little bit, you could pretty much see anything you want to see. Like, we have so many people that from all over the country that call us that are either moving into one of our areas, and they're like, well, we're going to be up there at this time. We'd like to go see one of these. And our sales team does a great job accommodating all that and making sure that they meet you on site. They do weekday tours during business hours. They do weekend tours. They do a lot to get people access to those properties. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to the Barndo Show Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube or wherever you're listening to this content, hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And then be sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms at the Barndo Co. Super simple to find us. And then when you're ready to dive in a little more, maybe look around some of our available floor plan options, or take a look at the gallery of our work, or maybe you're ready to connect with our team and explore what it looks like to build your dream barndominium, you can visit us online at thebarndoco.com.